Okay, so we're past the spring equinox here in the capital of Greenland, and it's also the first day of spring in the sense that we had an average temperature above zero, above freezing, for the first time this winter. And I'm going to pop down to the spot by the fjord. There I made my 2020 fjord bath. So that's the purpose of this video. And I also checked on my app that it's going to be low tide as this footage is filmed. So we're gonna see how it looks in terms of water levels and also ice. Enjoy! I guess I should add that it's been for this beach anyway, it's been the most ice-rich winter for as long as I've lived here, 5 years, and that is due to carved ice from the glacier, from the inland ice sheet, that because of the currents and I guess mostly random elements, it came to occupy these beaches. So the land ice floats 15 kilometers, 150 kilometers out the fjord from the inland ice sheet. And then because of the tide and that kind of thing, they jam up the beaches at high tide, and then when the tide goes out, they don't go out because they're frozen fast as fast ice. And that's been the case for many weeks now, and I have other footage to show the beaches and the bays here totally jammed with ice. But I'm gonna publish those later. Of course, you do get some sea ice when the whole bay is jammed with land ice, because then it's colder and it's more stuck in place. So then it's easier for the sea ice, the actual saltwater ice, to freeze in between. So this is the spot. I'm going around it now to see if there's ice on the fjord side of that little rock down there, the big rock with ice on top. Just check out from the side how it looks, because for security reasons you don't want to step into the fjord or fall into the ice or that kind of thing. There's lots of eider birds on the fjord. Yeah, and the spot I'm going to now is also where I filmed the winter solstice on the 21st of December, which was kind of exceptional because you had 12 degrees Celsius, 12 degrees above freezing in late December, and that's never happened before. So that was pretty amazing. And you can find the winter solstice fire video in my archive. So these ice boulders are in the high tide mark, high water mark. And down here you see a kind of level field. That's also the regular high tide field, and that never went out. You know, the fjord goes out twice every day, but the ice doesn't go out. So once the ice settles, it just stays there, and as long as it's below freezing, it just stays there until it melts away, it seems. But it's never been like this for the past 5 years, or at least not for us. It's like we're gonna be a bit careful here because you know I don't trust the ice, and I never entered this kind of small cliff before with ice on it. So you just don't wanna mess up and fall through the ice and get stuck in the fjord. This is often where the eagles sit and eat their prey on this rock. And here we come to the bench where I had to sit and wait for a couple hours at the winter solstice. I had to sit there and wait and drink my Christmas beer because the spot here on the other side of the rock wasn't ready yet. It was still covered by high tide, so you can't go down there and have a fire when there's a half meter of fjord water on it. So it only accepts visitors at certain hours of the day, which is kind of why I love it. But this is the spot here in the middle of this shot, next to that wall of rock where you can lean your back, and you see it's not kind of inviting to have a bath here at the moment, but give it 3 or 4 months, maybe we will film a second bathing expedition here. God willing. This is all high tide, at the high tide level, the ice. And you see how low the fjord is, so that's like 4 meters lower. So it's 5 meter tidal range at the maximum, but that's only like certain months and certain days. And you see the eagles have left their mark on the ice. This is a nice spot for them too, to sit and chew their latest catch. Anyway, I thought that was a nice video to share with you guys. So until next time, take care and don't fall through the ice.